Okay. So you're thinking about how you're going to change your entire life by becoming the version of yourself that you know exists deep down in your heart, in your soul, in a reality that seems far away, but just far enough away for you to grasp it. So, um, you had somewhat of an epiphany the other day that it just kind of made you like, it's been 10 years since you were in high school. And when you were in high school, you used to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get your hair, to do your hair, to do your makeup. You had your outfit planned out the day before, and you used to be in school by 7 a.m., 7:30, the latest. And you were at school for at least 8 hours because you had extracurriculars after school. So let's say it was 8 hours. That means you would come home at 3:30. That's an 8-hour shift, right? That you were doing at school. And if you had your extracurriculars, then you were there for 2 or 3 hours more. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 hours a day that you were dedicated to something, right? To school. Now, you've always seemingly struggled with accountability towards yourself. You've always struggled with self-discipline. And it really comes down to you respecting versus versus disrespecting yourself. And so when you're not true to yourself and when you're not doing the things that you need to be doing.
Are you tired, Brianna? Are you tired?
Yeah, honey, I'm tired.
Me too.
Yeah, okay, go get some rest.
Huh?
Go get some rest.
All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You gonna go sleepy?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, you realize that it's crazy how you were putting in so much effort because you thought that you had to, right? It was school, it was something that you had to do. And you were accountable to other people. You were accountable to your teachers that knew you, and you had to be in a place ready by a certain time, and you were basically obligated to be there for at least 8 hours. So you realize now as an adult that you have no one to keep you accountable. You don't have, like, you literally have to parent yourself. And that has been something that I don't even think you've thought of until now. Like, it's crossed your mind. You've seen talks online about it. Like, when you watch like sort of boss girl bossy, boss babish type of content where they talk about you having to really take initiative with your own goals and your dreams and your life. But it's never really hit you like it has now. And so you're realizing that the waiting game that you've been playing with yourself, like, you've just been playing with yourself, like, period. You're playing yourself. Because it's like me, like, I'm waiting for my life to look a certain way before I can start doing my hair every morning, before I can start, doing my makeup every day. I look at girls who do their makeup every day, who are put together daily, and I'm just like, girl, yes. Like, what motivates you to do that? Like, why would you get ready just to work at Jack in the Box? Like, these girls look so good, and I just look a hot ass mess all the time, unless I'm going out, which is like once in a blue moon. Especially now during quarantine, it's like never, almost never. And so I realize now that I have to sort of trick my mind into believing that it is actually living the life that it wants to be living in the future. So, for example, with me, I work at night, so I work PM. So I need to, like, in my mind, tell myself that my job is like volunteering that I'm doing. Oh, I'm just volunteering my time. And in the morning, I'm working on my business. I am working on my social media. I'm doing the things that I want to be doing full time, and making money on full time. So it's almost like you have to make your dreams and your goals your job, even though they don't pay you. In your mind, you have to make that your job. Like, that's your job, not this. So I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to trigger a lot of people, but when you're someone who is like me and you've grown up with these stories in your mind that you have to please everyone and you have to sort of like be a great student and be a great worker and like always show up and show out for everyone else, but you've never really learned to do that with yourself. When you're this type of person, I feel like you need someone to tell you, like, you have permission to not go 100% at your job. And I know some people are not going to like that. It's fine. I'm here to talk about it. Let me know how you guys feel. But I've come to the conclusion that my job only appreciates me to a certain extent. I've come to the realization that at my job, I am disposable and replaceable. And that doesn't sit well with me because I've always put in 100% at my 9 to 5, at the jobs that I've been in. I always have. And when I haven't, it's because I start to feel unappreciated. And it's inevitable, really, that you're going to have moments where you feel like you're not being appreciated, like you're not being valued for all of the work that you do. And instead of like feeling like you're stuck and you can't do anything about it, you need to realize that that's a sign for you to just not be doing that. Especially if you're watching videos like this, which are meant to inspire you to like start your own path or start your own business. If you feel like you want to do stuff like that, or have a career in something else, or do social media full time, whatever it is, we have to realize that if the energy is not being reciprocated at a 9 to 5, and that's not our end goal, like if we don't want to climb the ladder at that job, then we need to retract our energy from that job. So instead of giving 100% to that, you need to rewire your mind and refocus it into, now my job is from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and I volunteer my time from 4 p.m. to 12. Like, that works for me in my mind, and that's really helping me make a change. And that's what this channel is basically going to be about, because the way y'all see me right now is the way I am 95% of the time. 90% of the time, I'll say, because sometimes I wake up, very seldomly, I'll wake up and put some makeup on, maybe put a little pin in my hair, put on a little dress. I love to dress up. I love to do my hair. I love to do my makeup. But I just have always felt so unmotivated and so like, why am I going to do my hair? Who am I going to do my hair for? Who's going to see my outfit? Me. I'm going to see it. Me. Right? So it's something that I've definitely been realizing that I need to unlearn and then relearn, like, the truth of it, because like we shouldn't do what we want to do for anybody else. We should do it for ourselves. But anyway, this is something that I'm starting. This is my journey, and I'm taking a look at things from a very different perspective, and I'm choosing to stand in a different part of the room. And yeah, so from now on, the commitment to myself is that I'm waking up early and I'm working on myself for 8 hours a day. And that's my job. And I think if we can get to that mindset, then we can definitely make some changes. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. If you guys are interested in the journey that I will be taking, please like this video so I know that there are people who are listening and who empathize with me, who understand. Because I know that there's people out here. I know. Anyway, so if you guys want to follow me on social media, my social media is down below in the description. And yeah, let's get this done, okay? Because I don't want to be looking a hot ass mess forever. No. She can be cute every day. So why not? Okay, that was all. Love you, bye.